Clench my fist in pockets tight. Fire mist tower rays like a merciless storm, doubling the moonlight.
Alright. Yo, I got no audio, so you know you guys tried everything I possibly could, and I want to keep my walls speaking. There's that. Alright. Good morning, Dr. Vicky. Already in your uniform and everything? Well, it is your first day at your school after all. I'm so excited for you. Black money ever puts them. Too bad she's a single man. You let him hit it wrong. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom. Anyways, still, you might want to cool your engines before you go racing out the door. The school contacted me and said that you're supposed to wait here a little while longer. Their words, not mine. Apparently there's something very important for your first day that still hasn't arrived. Maybe that's the very thing we're waiting for. Doctor, he can get the door with you. I like the camera angles that I can turn the camera and shit like that. Is this the door?
It's now or never, and I've got to make my decision. This time it could be my moment. If there's a mirage,
you are Master Dr. Hickey, yes. On behalf of the Academy, I must apologize for the delayed arrival of your enrollment documents, and also for my delay in introducing myself. I'm the director of Naranja Academy. You may call me Mr. Kata. Bro, you're telling me bro doesn't have a secretary or something? Bro has to come to my house directly? Who the fuck am I, the future champion? The director, and you came in person to help my son with his first day? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what? Well, I am responsible for the entire academy, including any failures on its part. So here, at last, are the enrollment documents that should have already been delivered to you. Goodness, you really need help. Since you come all this way, can I at least offer you a cup of tea? No need to trouble yourself, bro. Looks disgusting like who's this present woman wanting to offer me tea. Dr. Hickey, I've got a thing or two to discuss with the director here. Why don't you head back up to your room and finish getting ready for school? You need your bag and your hat as well. Mr. Clapel, you simply must join me for a cuppa this way. Well, how can I refuse such a kind offer? Nigga, you just refused. Like, what is bro on? You literally just refused.
my heart is a furnace, had a selling my word of conflict. One goes what keeps me going. Take back what I lost to the bosses of greed and fear.
I want to check something real quick.
Don't ask why I'm ready, but I'm ready to take them down now. The time for a new start is constantly drawing nearer. A river in a dry land, the left is in a lost head. When the hope of new beginnings burned our feet, now we needed a heartbeat for demon. Oasis in a siege land, remind us from here for creating new life, creating rivers in the desert. When a cool drop of water saliny, gotta clear my head of anger and greed.
I need my camera to start
A
working.
place to refresh heart and mind. Can I find some time? And rivers and dry land, the last days of lost day. When the hope of new beginnings burned our feet, now we needed a heartbeat for demon. Oasis in a siege land, remind us what we're here for. Creating new life, creating rivers in the desert.
My camera.
Your flag, your alley back, your new hide behind, claiming might is right. Raise your fist to the sky, well below your boots, common man. Die colors fly, tell us who to love and who to hate, and fight and fight with the memories over mirrors. Please stay true to your convictions. In this city's harder to do the same. So choose a color to live by. Your goal, your faith, your virtue, give it all. Then you best cause I've been listening to. You can roll the world with colors high and high. You know that if you stay true, then all blue, red, or white, you can lose. Build your colors flying high.
Right.
What's your aesthetics? Ethics is love like mine, not identical. We know we gotta balance a common line or a heart for colors right. Tell us who to hate and who adore, and
Postpaid
I
roll
just
out to your
try
current
to
internet
learn
plan
what
and
you're
claim
in.
your $20,000 supermarket card today.
To help get you started on your adventure in Paldea, here are 25 pro tips for early game that'll make your game a lot better. And if there are any tips I haven't mentioned in this video, please help someone out by writing them down below. Let's get into it. The intro of this game starts off very slow, so the moment you get the chance to press X on your controller, open it up and select the options. This will allow you to change the text speed to fast if you choose to do so. That way you can get through dialogue a little bit faster. Another cool option is to do the skip move learning. In this game, you can actually add on the Pokemon moves at any time you want. So you have this option to turn off when you are leveling a bunch of Pokemon and don't want that really annoying pop-up of saying, your Pokemon just learned a move. Would you like to replace the move on like literally 6 Pokemon in a row? This is really good when you are training up your Pokemon. But when you're starting your game, it's actually a very good option to leave it on because it'll help you a lot better to see the new moves for your Pokemon. When you have a full Pokemon party of 6 and you start to catch new Pokemon, the game will usually prompt you to decide if you want to add a Pokemon to your party or send it to the box. So by selecting this box option, it'll allow you to send Pokemon automatically to the PC. Autosave is an option in the game. When starting the game, it's really good to leave it on.
So today, I'm going to attempt to impart 80 or how does shiny Pokemon work? And that's actually a great place to you're a casual Pokemon player, veteran competitive battler, seasoned shiny hunter, or hardcore completionist. By the end of this video, you'll know the answers to almost every question that might derail your adventure, like, where do I buy the good items? Or, what the hell are sandwiches? Or, how does shiny Pokemon work? And that's actually a great place to start, because many players are tempted into a dangerous trap right at the beginning of their adventure, resetting for a shiny starter. Don't do this. It's hard-coded to never be shiny, you will be wasting your time. However, if you're super committed to playing through the entire game with a shiny starter, you can soft reset to get a female starter with a 12.5% chance. Just make sure to disable autosave and turn the text speed to fast when you start the game. This will enable you to start breeding starter eggs as soon as you can make picnics after completing the introduction at the academy. Otherwise, you'll need to wait until you can find Ditto, who isn't available until later in the game outside Puerto Marinada. I have a video in the works detailing how to get the best odds of obtaining a shiny starter at the earliest possible point in the game, so click subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of when that goes live. So, how does breeding work? Well, almost anywhere in the world you can press 2 buttons and start a picnic. You just put the Pokemon you'd like to breed in your party, start a picnic, and if they are compatible, eggs have a chance of appearing in a basket. Breeding mechanics themselves are unchanged. Ball inheritance, Masuda method, Everstones, Destiny knots, all these function exactly like Sword and Shield, so seasoned breeders will feel right at home. Once you reach the post-game, all the breeding items can be bought at Chansey Supply or Delibird Presents. Egg generation happens automatically, and the basket can hold up to 10 eggs. Without any buffs, this can take a while, but that's where sandwiches come in. By eating at restaurants or making sandwiches at your picnic, you can receive crazy useful buffs. I ignored these for the first 20 or so hours, but I wish I hadn't. The egg power fills your egg basket faster, and level 2 is crazy fast and very easy to get. You just need to be able to make the Ultra Peanut Butter Sandwich. There's a variety of powers such as increasing experience gains, item drops, and spawn rates for certain types. You can receive increased raid rewards, increased odds of finding large or tiny-sized Pokemon, and even the odds of finding marked and shiny Pokemon can be buffed. By combining the right ingredients in custom recipes, you can create super perfect sandwiches. These basically let you create mass custom outbreaks anywhere with insane boosted shiny odds, but more on that later. After picking your starter and meeting your rival, there's a brief exploratory section which is supposed to keep you confined to a relatively small area. However, if you want to risk bugging your story progression in exchange for access to more of the map, you can do this neat little terrain skip. Starting from the first village, we run around the side of the cliff here and go up as high as we can. Then, we follow the wall and find this cliff with a very small gap that you just can't seem to jump over. However, if you hold ZL and lock onto a Pokemon over the ledge like this, and then ZR to throw your Pokeball, then sometimes your character will teleport over to the other side. Don't you just love open world games? I spent far too long trying to capture a level 22 Riolu, assuming Pokemon I'd captured myself would always obey. They do not. Obedience is dependent on met levels, so with 0 badges, only Pokemon you've caught below level 20 will listen. So, if you happen to find a level 19 Pokemon after doing this little teleporting trick, it will obey you for the rest of the game. If you wanted, you could grind your low-level Pokemon all the way to level 100 here before even starting the story. I'd recommend not doing this, however, and instead just head straight to the school. It's a bit of a text box marathon and takes about 30 minutes. However, it unlocks all 3 main plots, and once it's over, the entire world of Paldea awaits. As advertised, you can progress through the game in almost any order. There are 8 gyms to conquer, 5 Team Star bases to besiege, and 5 Titans to slay. Your map will actually keep track of the Team Star advertised. You can progress through the game in almost any order. There are 8 gyms to conquer, 5 Team Star bases to besiege, and 5 Titans to slay. Your map will actually keep track of the order you completed them in, which I think is a cool little feature to reminisce about your adventure. Winning gym badges will make higher level Pokemon obedient. Defeating Team Star bosses earn you LP and unlock better TMs to craft, and quelling the Titans will unlock new movement abilities for your legendary bicycle. Like me, you might be tempted to slay all the Titans first and gain the ability to swim, jump, climb, and glide around anywhere and everywhere. However, be aware there is no level scaling. You'll either run into a grinding wall or overlevel to the point where all the earlier areas become a boring nuisance to complete. And in order to reach the ending, you need to complete all 3 storylines anyway. So, best not to favor one too much and instead try to progress all 3 plots together naturally. And that's the last I'll speak of story progression. Instead, let's talk about Pokemon. How do they work? How do I find shiny Pokemon? How do I make them strong? All great questions. First and foremost, in Scarlet and Violet, all Pokemon can perform terastallization, which is a ridiculous 6-syllable word that I've taken to shortening as just terralize. When activated, the Pokemon dons a silly-looking crystal Kirby hat that corresponds to one of the 18 types. When a Pokemon's Terra type matches one of its main types, moves of that type have their power boosted by 2 times instead of the normal 1.5 times same type attack bonus. If they have multiple types, they retain their 1.5x stab boost on the other type offensively, but defensively they effectively become a monotype. However, it's possible to give any Pokemon any Terra type via a late game NPC. Take my Dragonite here for example. He's dragon flying, but I changed his Terra type to normal. When terralized, he becomes a normal type, gaining a 1.5x stab boost on his extreme speed, and keeping the 1.5x stab boost to his dragon and flying attacks. But once again, defensively, he is now pure normal, immune to ghost, weak to fighting, no more 4x weakness to ice. When out exploring, you can terralize 1 time before needing to recharge at the nearest Poke Center or Raid Den, and in competitive battles, it's 1 use only. Needless to say, giving everyone a surprise wildcard Pokemon with either 3 stab types or adaptability damage on 1 type is going to shake things up. So, how do you acquire such Pokemon? Well, there are 4 main ways to encounter Pokemon in this game. Number 1, wild encounters. These spawn everywhere, all around you, constantly within a set radius. Number 2, mass outbreaks. These will periodically get marked on your map and spawn a massive number of a single Pokemon. Great for shiny hunting. Number 3, Terra encounters. These are special static encounters that appear in set locations and come with a special Terra type, egg moves, and some guaranteed perfect stats. And finally, number 4, Terra Raid Pokemon. These appear as little crystal dens marked all over your map. They range from 1 to 7 star in difficulty and can be completed solo or with friends. Wild Pokemon and Outbreak Pokemon can be battled in 2 ways. The traditional method, by either running into them directly or throwing your Pokemon with ZR. Or the new auto battle feature. By pressing R1, you can send out your lead Pokemon and they'll just start going to town. Pokemon battled in this way cannot be caught, they drop TM crafting materials, give some XP, cause 0 EVs to be gained, and 0 PP to be lost. You can recall your Pokemon at any time by pressing ZR. Now, you might be worried, lost. You can recall your Pokemon... at any time by pressing ZR. Now, you might be worried, what if my Pokemon auto-battles a shiny? Fear not. Your Pokemon will outright refuse to auto-battle a shiny. I tested it myself, they just kind of bounce off. So, auto-battling constantly provides a steady stream of extra EXP and crafting materials with no downside. However, an important thing to note about shiny Pokemon in the wild is that there is no visible sparkle or sound effect a la Legends Arceus. You have to enter a battle with them to see the shine. So, brush up on those shiny colors and keep a watchful eye. With how many Pokemon are spawning around you constantly in this game, there could be a shiny nearby at any time. However, if you do find a shiny, do not panic. Just save your game nearby. All the Pokemon around you are saved too, so once you have a shiny on screen, you can keep trying until you catch it. If you'd like to take advantage of a fun shiny hunting trick early on, the boundaries of towns cause all nearby Pokemon to despawn. By walking in and out of towns, you can rack up encounters of the local common Pokemon very quickly. You can also clear spawns by just starting up a picnic or running far enough away. However, be warned that if you see a shiny despawn, you cannot get it back. In contrast, Terra encounters function more like alpha Pokemon in Legends Arceus. Once they spawn, the Pokemon's data becomes fixed and won't change until defeated. So don't try soft resetting in front of one. Otherwise, these are very useful because unlike regular wild Pokemon, they can have non-standard Terra types and some guaranteed perfect stats. Lastly, we have raid Pokemon, which are sure to be a core part of every player's gameplay loop. I won't go into the deep details of how the raid battles work, because it's fun to learn how these new fights function on your own. However, what I will tell you is that raids are the best way to acquire Pokemon with unique Terra types, hidden abilities, and perfect IVs. They can also be quite challenging. Until I had level 90 plus Pokemon with fully trained EVs, I could not tackle 6-star raids alone, period. The official website even revealed that there's a they can also be quite challenging. New fights function on your own. However, what I will tell you is that raids are the best way to acquire Pokemon with unique Terra types, hidden abilities, and perfect IVs. They can also be quite challenging. Until I had level 90 plus Pokemon with fully trained EVs, I could not tackle 6-star raids alone, period. The official website even revealed that there's a special 7-star level 100 Dragon-type Charizard event happening shortly after launch, which is sure to be almost impossible to defeat with NPC companions. To truly farm, you'd likely need an armada of level 100 perfect Pokemon with many different Terra types. Not an easy task. However, the rewards are well worth the investment. In addition to providing a steady supply of EXP candies, raids also reward the player with a special item called Terra Shards, which are used to change Pokemon's Terra types in Nuzlocke City. High-level raids are also the only way to obtain the rare shiny boosting sandwich materials and the coveted ability patch. This lets you give any Pokemon, including the starters, their otherwise unobtainable hidden ability. If you're a true Mad Lad, they also made it so the ability patch removes hidden abilities, expensive, but nice to have. For shiny Pokemon's Terra types also reward the player with a special item called Terra Shards, which are used to change Pokemon's Terra types in Nuzlocke City. High-level raids are also the only way to obtain the rare shiny boosting sandwich materials and the coveted ability patch. This lets you give any Pokemon, including the starters, their otherwise unobtainable hidden ability. If you're a true Mad Lad, they also made it so the ability patch removes hidden abilities, expensive, but nice to have the option. So, the best rewards come from difficult high-level raids, but how on earth do you get level 100 perfect Pokemon? Aren't they insanely rare and time-consuming? Indeed, that used to be the case, but things have taken a major leap forward this generation thanks to the complete annihilation of a series staple that's been around since Ruby and Sapphire. Battle points. Nearly everything competitively useful in the game can be purchased for normal in-game money at reasonable prices, except for the EV-reducing berries, the previously mentioned Terra Crystals, and ability patches. Bottle caps, PP ups, leftovers, choice items, nature mints, power bands, all buyable at the various Chansey Supply and Delibird present stores located around Paldea. Their stock gradually expands as you gain badges, and for Delibird presents, different cities have different battle items and gradually Chansey Supply and Delibird present stores located around Paldea. Their stock gradually expands as you gain badges, and for Delibird presents, different cities have different battle items in stock, so shop around. Hyper training can be used at level 50. The NPC for doing so can be found up in the mountain village standing next to an Obama Snow. As long as you're constantly auto-battling, picking up items, collecting raid rewards, selling treasures, and trading in crafting materials, you should be raking in money. Oh wait, we haven't talked about crafting materials yet? Well, this is the perfect time because a perfect competitive Pokemon is nothing without good moves. Making a welcome return from Legends Arceus is the ability to learn, forget, and relearn moves on the fly all within your party menu, as well as nicknaming. Unfortunately, in exchange we return back to single-use TMs, but it's not all bad. This time around, TMs have a special machine at every Pokemon Center. As you play through the game, you'll unlock the recipes for TM crafting, which can be made with the Pokemon materials dropped in battle, along with the game's second currency, League Points, or LP. The prices and recipes are very reasonable and ask for easily obtainable quantities of the materials. LP can be used interchangeably with normal money, but you get more LP for redeeming Pokemon materials at the TM machine than you do for selling them outright, and TMs can only be crafted with LP. Though in the endgame, you can get 1,000 plus LP just for touching the raid den, so you won't be hurting for this either. Once you've taught a Pokemon a TM, it can be forgotten and relearned like any other move, very useful for switching up movesets for a difficult raid on the fly. Another welcome returning feature is the ability to transfer egg moves from Pokemon to Pokemon without the need for actually hatching an egg. Not a lot of people knew about this in Sword, Shield, and BDSP based on the comments on some of my earlier videos, so leave a like if you knew all along, or comment a mind blown emoji if you have no idea what I'm talking about. In Sword, Shield, and BDSP, egg moves can be passed between Pokemon of the same species by leaving an empty move slot on the recipient and putting them both in the daycare. At first, I thought this feature was removed completely, and I was very upset, but it turns out they actually made it even better. Egg moves can now be passed by Pokemon of completely different species. All you need to do is make your Pokemon hold the new Mirror Herb item, which is buyable in Cascarafa. Then just have it forget a move and bring it into a picnic with a Pokemon who knows the move already. I was fortunate enough to find a shiny Bisharp, and I was heartbroken when I thought I could never get Sucker Punch onto it. However, with the new Mirror Herb system, I didn't even need to hatch a single egg. It goes without saying that all these improvements make getting perfect competitive Pokemon significantly faster and easier, and I'm hopeful it will encourage more people to step into the battling scene without fear of being steamrolled by Oak's lab-grown GMO Super Soldier Mons. There still doesn't seem to be a rusty bottle cap kind of feature to reduce IVs to 0 for strategies like Trick Room, and ability patches are quite rare, but definitely a major step forward for competitive accessibility. I also would have liked the IV judge function to be given earlier on, but instead, it's unlocked the first time you heal at a Pokemon Center after completing all the quest lines. And with that, we've established all the fundamentals of the core gameplay loop of Scarlet and Violet. Capture Pokemon, buff your encounters, experience, and loot drops using meal powers, level up the Pokemon by doing battles and raids, use the loot from battles and raids to get rich, buff your Pokemon further with TMs, EVs, mints, and hyper trading to defeat the stronger raids, and repeat as needed until your arsenal of Pokemon can handle 6-star raids of every type. If you want to really optimize as you're grinding, then you can utilize date skipping to your advantage. Most in-game events use the internal day and night cycle, which is disconnected from your switch date and time, and I haven't found an easy way to manipulate it. However, the Terra raids and outbreaks cycle every real-world day. By pressing home and going into the system menu and moving the date forward one day, you can reset the whole map and get all new raid dens and outbreaks. This is insanely useful, because once you unlock 6-star raids, only one will appear on the map per real-world day. If you get one that's a bad matchup for all the Pokemon you have, then you either need to pray for perfect NPC allies, wait another day, or just date skip. The thought of this might cause Sword and Shield raid veterans to recoil at the potential return of shiny raid RNG manipulation, but thanks to seasoned data miner Anubis, we now know the Terra raids receive no buffs to shiny chance. They are also using cryptographically secure RNG, which means it's nearly impossible to break them open without full-on hacking and risking a ban. I'll miss raid RNG manipulation, but I anticipate having a blast farming with viewers and Twitch subs. So if you'd like to hang out and play Pokemon with me, follow me over at twitch.tv/PapaHefe. Coming up with optimal strategies, farming all the sweet endgame loot, loading our boxes with juice or Pokemon, it's going to be a fun grind. But then what? Well, the logical next step would be to build a competitive team and start diving into PvP battling. That's 100% what I'll be doing over the coming months, and I look forward to trying out the official VGC doubles format, as well as 6v6 singles, even though Game Freak refuses to allow custom rule sets for Wi-Fi battles and forces a 20-minute timer. I still think it will be a good time. Oh, but what's that I hear?
Mr. Papa, I don't care about battles and raids. I don't care about PVs and PPs. Why should I care?
Oh, right, the Pokedex rewards. There are actually 2 systems in games for getting rewards with the Pokedex. The first is in the biology lab of the school, which is the traditional Pokedex evaluation, and the second is actually within the Pokedex itself. Just press X inside the Dex to see upcoming milestones and their rewards. You can get rare Pokeballs like the Apricorn and Beast Balls this way. The only other way to get these rare balls is by random auction in Puerto Vallarta, and you should check these auctions often because they also offer key items like the Rotom catalog.
Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a 3D model using just one image.
But of course, yes, you can get the shiny charm and increase your odds of finding a shiny in the wild up to 1 in 1365. However, that's nothing when compared to super perfect sandwiches. Throughout most of the game, making sandwiches and eating meals is just a nice add-on. It's nothing game-breaking, just a solid buff to the rewards for various activities. You learn new recipes by buying ingredients, talking to certain NPCs, and they provide buffs that are good, but not great. An encounter power fire level 1 here, an experience power grass level 1 there. Some of the more complex recipes provide stronger level 2 buffs, and you can even boost the chances of Pokemon having marks and titles. But from the beginning of the game, right in the adventure guide, they advertise a very interesting power. The sparkling power increases the odds of finding shiny Pokemon. For 80 hours, I was wandering around in the dark, trying to activate this power, and none of the recipes had it. None of the restaurants had it. The only clue I had was the rare ingredient drops from 5-star and 6-star raids, the Herba Mystica. It comes in 5 different flavors, and delivering them to this NPC in the sandwich shop unlocks master level recipes, but still, no sparkling power. And then, finally, the time is nigh. The absolute mad lad on GBA Temp figured it out. By going off recipe and instead using creative mode, you can roll the dice on getting custom buffs. There are probably thousands of combinations, but it turns out that by combining multiple flavors of the rare Herba Mystica together, you can get the sparkling power at level 3. Up until this point, I didn't even know level 3 buffs were possible, but it gets even crazier. Thanks to the help of another GBA Temp user, Nanikos, they cracked the code and created the ultimate sandwich recipe for every single type. Sparkling Power 3, Title Power 3, and Encounter Power 3. Most meal powers are scattered in terms of levels and types, but these simple recipes roll the same type for every buff. And the combination of Encounter Power 3, Title Power 3, and Sparkling Power 3 means that your target Pokemon is spawning constantly as long as you're in the right area. I've since done some testing and found alternatives to the 2x Salty Herb recipes because salty herbs are needed for every type and thus the most valuable. I've tested this buff many times now, and all I had to do was lapse around this lake where Paldean Wooper spawns. I just kept turning my camera around to check for shiny Wooper, and it was normal to have 10 to 20 Wooper on screen at any time. I found 2 shiny Wooper in 30 minutes, and the only other poison spawn was Toxel, which I also found shiny in the same run. That's 3 shiny Pokemon in 30 minutes, but sometimes I get no shiny Pokemon in 30 minutes. The nice thing is that you can just save before eating the sandwich and reset if you don't find a shiny and try again. Anubis recently confirmed the shiny rates on Twitter, and just sparking level 3 gives a 1 in 1024 chance without the shiny charm. And while this buff doesn't affect eggs, by combining Sparkling Power level 3 with Outbreaks, you can get wild encounter odds equal to that of the Masuda method. Outbreaks automatically spawn massive quantities of a single Pokemon and can be cycled easily using a date skip. Since the outbreaks force a single Pokemon to spawn, you don't need the encounter power and thus can use your less useful bitter Herba Mystica to get Sparkling level 3 and farm these outbreaks. According to Anubis' data mine, once you've KO'd 60 Pokemon in the outbreak using auto battles or normal KOs, the shiny rate is maximized. From there, you can eat your shiny sandwich and use the picnic respawning trick I mentioned earlier to generate new Pokemon without depleting the rest of the outbreak. You could theoretically keep doing this until you got 30 plus shinies and the outbreak ends. So, even if you're a dedicated shiny hunter or casual collector, it's worth getting some strong Pokemon who can handle high-level raids in order to farm these elusive mystic herbs. With the shiny charm, outbreaks, and super sandwiches, I could see 5+ shinies per hour being possible. That's comparable to how fast I can find shinies using RNG manipulations in older games, with just in-game buffs. If you're new to this channel and have no idea what that means, then allow me to recommend this video essay I made on the topic. I'm really proud of the work I put into this, and heck, if you made it this far, you must be at least a little interested. But be warned, the Pokemon RNG rabbit hole runs deep, and I can't promise you'll be the same when you return.
Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are some of the hell. It's only been a year after all. So how do things look for the future of Scarlet and Violet? Well, as of June 2023, they've sold over 22 million copies. In-game terror raids are still going strong, with Game Freak holding online events for them almost every weekend. And the competitive ladder continues to remain fresh and healthy. Unfortunately, the game still has the same visual issues it had on release, though the more severe bugs have at least been patched out. At the end of the day, no, Scarlet and Violet are definitely not perfect, but I have so much fun playing these games that I can't help but love them. And there is a lot to love. The stories, the open world, the Pokemon, the mechanics, the competitive scene. Scarlet and Violet got so much right. So, were Scarlet and Violet actually as bad as we thought? I don't think so. And despite that, I'm hoping that Generation 10 will be even better.
Alright. We are back.
Working with videos can be frustrating. Luckily, UniConverter makes things
Alright, let's do this. Hey, I can change my clothes in the closet, right? I think I can. Oh, there's a switch over there. Is that a switch 2 or just a switch 1? What's the point of doing my hair if I'm just gonna put on a cap? You can press the X button to open the main menu. Oof. Hold on. This is Alright, so this is press the X button. Read out whenever you want to review handy tips like these that you receive along your adventure. There's another thing that I want to check. What Pokemon do I want to take with me on my adventure? There's that as well. Scarlet is Violet, Meowscarada is the one I want. Bowser, let's see.
Lives in the valley, full of nearest deceit. We've had to break it, get out, and go for madness, snapping at your feet. We've had to break it, to break out. Lives in the palace to steal the golden crown. It's just a break it, to break out. They fight the rabbits, the weak and broken down. They're playing endless, live it out. Breaking in so we can break up.
Curator, Armor Rouge, it is Pinkerton as well. And that's my homie, that's my boy. Gotta have Pinkerton. Palafin as my water type, yep. So I got grass, fire, water. Alright. And then I have Zero the Hero. I'm gonna have Tinkerton.
Your picture.
I think I want a Flutter mode. Legendary. Then I'll think of competitive Pokemon after that.
SSMC Express International, service delivery at the speed of life.
I got my back, right? Yes, the uniform of our Spirit Academy suits you quite well indeed. Oh, how very careless of me. I had entirely forgotten that I have something else for you. Master, that is the most important thing. But your living room is hardly the place for it. Would you care to follow me outside?
Let's go. Let's play retarded. I
I wonder what this important thing might be. Let's follow the director out and see, shall we? I hope I can take off the hat soon. The hat is ridiculous, bro. Everything is ridiculous, but mostly the hat. The fuck I need this for? Right then, your Pokemon have to come out of your Pokeballs. Lame just like that. In Pokemon Sword and Shield, they had them running around the place. Providing students they get a Pokemon of their own. I'll ask you to choose among these three you'd like to have as your partner. Spaghetti, Toad, the Grass Cat Pokemon. Go for the Firecraft Pokemon. Why do they look like stuffed animals, bro? Stuffed dolls, bro. And classic fucking Pokemon. They're all very company-wide. They usually request the evening by side. That's it, so I love their workers and you like to I do wish I could say which one they choose, but I must be at the market. I'll be at the house over there. Take your time and see when they come to find me once a month. Now I'll do this to you. Follow that follow. That director is leaves. Sounds like you have a crush, woman. Let's be all lonely lately. Choose one. Right? Nothing is nice. And I think this opportunity to walk about with these if you want to get me. I can show you a lot to teach you. Oh, but before you go, I got you a little something to celebrate with me. Give you a great Pokemon on your phone. Yo, what's good? What's up today? Knock knock. What's up today? I'm doing good. Playing Pokemon. May I play Pokemon Scarlet for the very first time? Just get my Switch 2 like get my Switch 2 like yesterday. So yeah, I'm really excited about it because before, just between me and you, I was using Yuzu to play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Sword and Shield, and I just finished Sword and Shield, and the moment I was about to play Scarlet and Violet on my user emulator, my fiance got me a Switch 2 early birthday present. So now I'm legally streaming Pokemon Scarlet, hoping to get into Pokemon PvP modes after I complete the main story as well. So I'm looking forward to that, since I usually play a lot of Pokemon RAM hacks, competitive Pokemon against AIs and stuff like that, and do nuzlocke. And I'm doing a mini nuzlocke as well too. Like, I'm gonna take on the gyms in order, and I'm gonna try my best not to over level and play the game on set mode, if that makes any sense. Right? I won't do the catch Pokemon on first round, and if your Pokemon dies, it dies forever type of thing. But you know, just something to keep it like not too easy. That's the thing, we can't hit bad shit. Gadget, okay, now I have to go have fun. Alright. Damn. Really good open world, the camera angles and everything, bro. Why am I still walking though? Can I not run? How's your life going? Yeah, it's going so good so far. I just started streaming. I was AFK for like half an hour, 20 minutes at the beginning of half an hour at the beginning of the stream because I had something to do. But other than that, it's going fine. Knew there was some drama hiding somewhere. I like how the camera angle is going. How about you? How's your night going so far? What does normal look like? I think I prefer normal. I think I prefer normal than having the camera all the way up fucking close. Wanna be able to see the open world. How's your day going? My day is going good. Thank you for asking. How about you? Well, it's night for me now. It's like 2 a.m. in the morning. Battle effects. Sound effects. Pokemon sound. Battle room defenses and function. I don't see anything to disable set mode. I wonder if it's already there for the battle types. Experiments with rooms that can be used to restore the HP for Pokemon. Okay, so that's what we research camera. What's your favorite game? My favorite game. I have a lot of favorite games, honestly. It's hard to pinpoint an absolute favorite, but if I should pinpoint my favorite gaming franchise of all time, it would probably be Final Fantasy. The Final Fantasy franchise, and then after that would be the Pokemon franchise. I love Pokemon a lot. If we're talking about single player aspect at least, like it's like this. So for my favorite multiplayer game of all time, that would be different from my favorite single player game of all time, if that makes sense. I know Pokemon can be multiplayer as well, but it's mainly... I know Pokemon can be multiplayer as well, but it's mainly like single player for the mainline games. For the main story and stuff. So Pokemon would be my second favorite along with Final Fantasy, my first for single player. I think for multiplayer games, I will always have a special place in my heart for Overwatch. Right? Overwatch is my favorite multiplayer game. Although I stopped playing it. I think my second favorite multiplayer game of all time would definitely be Dragon Ball FighterZ. And then after that that would currently be Street Fighter 6, since I play that a lot. Fortnite, Marvel Rivals, those are my top 5 right now, and what I play the most right now as well. Alright. Time to run me through. Hold on. Think again. Don't you know what you're starting? Sure we got the clue. Hold on.
Here we go, don't you know, no more art. And
And as I look to the horizon,
not a cloud, but been storming where this go too cold. Seems like it crept up out of nowhere, all around you is not what you foretold. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for your eyes. You're done
Press out the play.
time is you, you're not surprised. Think you got your game planned out. Do it deep, get 'em 2 steps ahead, yeah. So
Okay, I like the fact that I can walk around with them for now. I can't really interact with them. Oh, never mind, you can.
It's not an accident that no one hears your cries as your last dream seems to deserve. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too
Yeah,
fast
you can
for
run now.
eyes. You're done.
Bruh. They should have unlocked this a lot. This should have been accessed the moment I went outside. This is Cabo Poco. It's not much as a little pinch of community, but it's home. Here we have something telling me where to go. Power of Science is amazing. Connect with friends who can head out on adventures together up to 4 of you at a time. That's awesome. Okay, Pokeball. Together again, my friends.
You'll never see it coming.
Do you stream specific time? No, I don't have a really specific time that I stream. Okay, this is what I was talking about. You in Scarlet and Violet, you can see them in their specific natures running around and doing whatever. How you find when you see them moving? Are you the three's trainer? Not quite. Master Dr. Iki has yet to make his choice, you see. I do wonder which one of them he will choose as his starter. Okay, normally I always go with grass types, fire types on most of my playthroughs. And most of my Pokemon playthroughs that I've been going with is fire type, but I already made up on mine. Well, by professional animator and a VTuber, I could probably guess or tell that you were. But as we have met, have we? I must say, I wasn't expecting to see you here quite so soon. Hang on, director. Is this who I think it is? Yes, this is our academy's newest student, Master Dr. Hickey. He will be attending as of today. So you're that kid who moved in up the road. I've been dying to find out a lot more about you. I'm Namona. Normally I live in the school dorms, but home is here. What do you say, new neighbor? Wanna be friends? What if I had said no? What would you do then, bitch? Can I show off some of my creation? Not right now. As you can see, I'm currently on stream, and then after this I'm heading to bed. And even if, I mean, I don't mind looking at it, but I'm kind of busy right now. And then again, I don't think I have any cash to like pay for any edits or anything like that right now. Love to get enthusiasm. We're gonna get along this time. Mr. Mona, president of our student council and a champion ranked trainer in her own right. Jesus. She's a champion. Absolutely love Pokemon battling. In fact, you should battle right now. You and me. Easy now, you two will be in the same class, so you'll have plenty of time to battle later. Still have plenty and get to know one another better, of course. So we're gonna be neighbors and classmates. Nice. We'll be able to attend. We'll be able to battle all we want. On that note, I'm gonna say Dr. Iki. And we'll decide which of these Pokemon you would like to be your first partner. I hope I get the right nature, or otherwise I'm gonna have to switch. Get some Let's go there with the outside Pokemon to get people here. I never usually nickname my Pokemon in previous games that I played, but I'm gonna start doing that. We're gonna go with the name just like from before. We're gonna go with what nickname I want to give you. Oh, magic with QBB. I follow you on Instagram. Could you follow back to me? Sure, I'll follow you after I finish streaming. I don't mind. Spaghettito seems to have taken quite a liking to you, Mr. Dr. Hickey. Speaking Master Dr. Hickey, this is your first Pokemon, yes. Please raise it with love and care, and of course be sure to keep it kept safely inside a Pokeball. Dr. Hickey, I can't believe you actually chose Spaghettito. I mean, like, way to make the perfect choice for you. You could make such a good combo. It should just spend me. How the fuck would you know that? Can I choose one of these Pokemon too, Dr. Clavel? Oh, but did you not receive a Pokemon when you entered the academy, Miss Namona? Not back then, no. I had other Pokemon I was focused on raising at that time. But now I want to raise a new Pokemon alongside Dr. Hiki while he raises his own new partner. Indeed, I'd rather spend that day if we wish to raise one of these Pokemon on equal footing with me. So Dr. Hiki here, I shall be more than happy to allow it. Yes. Gonna pick the fire type. Since Dr. Hiki chose Sprigatito, I'll go for this little one. Nice to meet you, Quaxley. Welcome to the team. Isn't your rival supposed to pick the Pokemon that your Pokemon is weak to? I saw them do this in Sword and Shield, but I thought they would revert it back in Scarlet and Violet. I guess not. If you've chosen a Pokemon, we have to battle. I'll be waiting for you down at the beach. Come join me when you're ready. As you may have noticed, Mr. Mona is a tad overly fond of Pokemon battling, but I do hope you'll join her for a battle. It will help you to get to know your Pokemon as well. Alright. So the auto heal feature will automatically select items from your bag and use them to heal your Pokemon. To use auto heal, highlight the Pokemon you want to heal from the main menu and press the B button. Auto heals these items in the following order: potions, fresh water, soda pop, super potion, lemonade, moo milk, and hyper potion. Oh, this is a map. Rotom Handy, the Handy Rotom phone is a popular item used throughout the Paldea region. Adding maps to it gives a trainer access to a variety of useful functions. Within the map, you can find useful information about the Paldea region if you move the map cursor over your own icon. and then move the right stick from side to side. You rotate your view along with the map, handy for getting yourself oriented. You can use the left stick to move the magnifying glass around the map and find locations. Select by pressing the A. And you can set it as your next destination. Good to know I can set my destinations now. The flying taxi service can take you to some places you visited before. Places that you can fly to are indicated with a feather mark. Try taking a flight. So I can fly back home. This is where Namona is. Can I zoom out? Is a question. Okay, so you can zoom out. Yo, this region looks so fucking big, bro. Holy shit. Wait, how do I view my Pokemon? Oh. Oh, they pop up on the side here. You can restore health, give an item to hold, change position, check summary. Terra type, grass, original trend, data, key. Level 5. That moves. Bashful nature. I wonder if I restart, if I'll get like a different nature or something. Oh no, the fucking game auto save, bro. The fucking game auto save, bro. Should I turn off auto save then? You can send it to pick up items for you. That's pretty cool. Oh, and look at this. I can walk around here. Really good open world capabilities, bro. And I can slide down the hill. Oh my god. I'm already obsessed. It's also already showing me what Pokemon is in this area. I don't want to fight you yet, woman. I'm busy exploring. I don't want to fight you yet, woman. I'm busy exploring, man. Relax. Damn, bro. This place is This game is really amazing. So much good hidden items already. Oh, you can go inside the house. To map, the map limit is function is limited inside the house. Raiders just come from. I find it just as baffling as the things that Pokemon I can do. The visitor, my apologies, but the master and mistress of the house are aware present. Everything small is absolutely can go through here. There's a Gibble in here. 2 dragon type Pokemons in one place is crazy. And a bunch of Pachirisu. Huh. Swear that was a bug already. I was like, nigga, what? Sorry for your Coco. If I could take you along with me, I would. Oh, there's something I need to download while I'm doing this. I need to get Pokemon Home. It's free though, right? I remember it saying it's free. Okay. Good to know you can download while I'm exploring the the eShop and doing other things. That's good. That's really good. So I need Pokemon Home and what is Pokemon Unite? Oh, it's this game. I always wanted to try it. I'm gonna try it. Maybe not right now, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna get it. Won't download it now. Okay, it's paused for now. And I can continue playing my game without it being affected. Let's fucking go. Modern shit. Alright, woman. Let's do this. Anyone can be a Pokemon trainer as long as they have a Pokemon by their side. And it's our duty as trainers to help our Pokemon grow stronger through battle. So you ready to battle me, Dr. Hiki? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Kirsten. Perfecto. I'm so excited for this battle. I think I'll use Miss Nemona. Just remember that Dr. Iki is wholly inexperienced in Pokemon battle. Hey, whoops, good call, the corrector. It's about to send out one of my usual partners right off the bat. Guess I'll take this chance to try out my new buddy instead.
without the true honest. So let's get it, yeah, let's see what we can uncover.
Let's do this.
That defines your world, gives you truth and life. What that excels, special, reminder,
Let's
guide
see
your
the
way
let's have
through
some
this shadow world.
Yes, ma'am. Chris, ma'am. Good to know I can check the movie for here. Oh, it's faster. Shit.
I tried to imagine what it'd be
Must have
like
been studying up
without.
smart move. Grass is strong against water.
Always by my mind. I know that I
No one
can't
knows that.
imagine
Didn't know
a
that.
knowing trust like I know with you. Lies coming
It does mirror the battle animation looks a lot faster and cooler now.
won't let that confuse
Well, not cooler, but it looks sick.
Wait to see what's right for ourselves. We found out the truth in someone else. We got faith in each other. Our souls have got the same burning need to find out what's near the cover up. The one you beat without the true
Oh, not
honest. So
bad,
let's
neighbor.
get it, yeah, let's see what we can uncover. There is someone there that's just
Your
true
first battle ever. Got even more potential than I thought. You're gonna be a strong trainer for sure. But now I want to try different strategies for the games more battle. That's a Dr. Hiki and his cricket cures are already from the last one. Sorry, I got kind of cut off in the all the inside. I'm really sorry about this. We'll definitely battle more. You two seem to be becoming fast friends, though you've only just met. Can I count on you to take your new schoolmate here under your wing, Miss Nomona? Sure you can learn a great deal from champion rank trainers such as yourself. You bet, sir. Oh, that reminds me, since you're new to training Pokemon, there's an app you definitely need. You have a smartphone, right? Let me see it for a sec. Pretty sure it's a Pokédex, right? Pokédex app was added to your Rotom phone. The Pokédex will automatically register any Pokemon you catch. It's a must-have for Pokemon trainers. It's a super handy app. Our own room teacher, Mr. Jack Q, actually made it himself. Back in my day, we used ordinary paper and handwritten notes to compile our Pokédexes. It's quite the age we live in now. Oof, filling out a Pokédex by hand, I can't even imagine how much work that would take. I'm saying, oh ho ho, no, I suppose you can't. Yet, no matter how much time the times may change, the wonder of meeting new Pokemon never does. That is a truly timeless pleasure. And the more Pokemon that you encounter, the more you'll find yourself growing and changing. I hope you will both work hard toward the goal of completing your own Pokédexes. Now, Miss Munamona, I do still have a few matters to discuss with your parents. Could I depend on you to see Mr. Dr. Hiki, Master Dr. Hiki to the Academy? You would be doing me quite a favor. Alright, little one, it's time you and I went on our way. Maybe I ought to make a little more time to work on my Pokédex along with all my battery. Oh, right. Speaking of Pokédexes, Dr. Hiki, you probably never caught a wild Pokemon. I'll show you the ropes before I take you to the academy in front of me. Woman, I know how to catch a Pokemon. I really wish Pokemon will implement the fact that you can skip these things now. Press the button. Press the button to open the Pokédex app on your Rodan phone in a flash. You can also navigate your Pokédex by pressing X to open from the map. Cool. Alright, battle or catch Pokemon compile volumes in your Pokédex app. Find your covers for Pokemon you've caught. Open up your Pokédex to view all the volumes you've collected on a digital shelf and check out what rewards you can earn by pressing the X button. Press the plus button when looking at the Pokemon you've registered in your Pokédex, and you can check that Pokemon's habitat to learn more about where they can be found and when they're active. Explore different areas as you adventure and meet tons of Pokemon. Pokédex recently caught, recently battled. Okay, nice to know you can check things like that. Unknown habitat, voice. Okay, Stardust. Alright, where's that girl? Where did that girl go? She's up here. Cabo, Foco. This camera is sensitive as fuck. You can't even change it. Oh, Dr. Hickey, I hear that the moment I hear will be taking you to school. That's right, ma'am. Leave it to me. So you've already managed to make a friend. And I read about all the wonderful teachers you have looking after you at the school. With so many the facilities you can use as much as you like. Add in your new friend Mona, and it sounds like your school's life is shaping up to be fantastic. Now you'll be staying in the school dorms. I want you to promise me you'll eat proper meals. Here's a bit of spending money to start off with. I also packed a lunch for your first day. Dish made by sandwiching vegetables, meat, or other ingredients between two pieces of bread. It makes a fantastic meal when out on a picnic. Oh, and maybe you'd better take these too. That precious little partner of yours, should he get hurt in a battle, I know every day in your life is going to be full of exciting experiences far from home. Just try to savor them all, the good times and the hard times too. But if you ever want to come back home, you know your bed is always ready for you. Oh, alright then, you two had better be off, I suppose. They can't wait at school. Yo, between me and you, his mom is kinda hot, not gonna lie. The mother's so nice, Dr. Hickey. Oh, but I was gonna teach you how to catch wild Pokemon. Come on, vamos. This way. That leads to adventure for you and me. Out here, things are different than in town. You're gonna see wild Pokemon out and about. They'll be on the path and in the grass and such. You're too close to one and you'll have to battle, but you got Sprigatito for that, right? And if you want to try to catch a Pokemon, you gotta use a good old Pokeball. Like I've got tons. Here, have a few. What luck, time for some learning by doing. Try battling Mr. Chong Dr. Hickey. can catch a wild Pokemon you are battling by pressing the X button and throwing a Pokeball. When you're having a hard time catching Pokemon, try to deal damage to it before throwing another Pokeball. That should give you a better chance of success, which we know this.
It's a war out there every day. You can't hide from me. You gotta pray for the roots pretty cool. Got an app in the face of this out of street. When your friends and boss look like on the face of it, they miss the history. But they fight all the place in it. Yeah, they fight all the place in it.
The chance data has been added to the Pokédex. Oh, point. Conk. Holla. That was awesome. He caught the very first Pokemon he went for. I'm coming when it comes to actually catching Pokemon. Maybe you should give me tips. Anyways, have some more Pokeballs just in case not every catch. Every catch works for you. Give the Pokemon the third Pokeball. Remember that you'll be fine. Now the battle boy Pokemon and catch some of them. When your friends and boss look like on the face of it, they miss their history, but they fight all the place in it. Yeah, they fight all the place in it. One of the Pokeballs added by these into your ball. Try to attack the other battle Pokemon that are in the trees and the sky. Head to the lighthouse, huh? There's that all the way over here. What the lighthouse. They're showing me Pokemon that's in the area, right? That's what this map is saying, right? I'm gonna use Bulbapedia to see what Pokemon are in the area. I wanna max out my Pokédex, so. Damn, I thought the Pokeball would catch it. What? Are you losing to this shit, little shit? Okay, brother. Okay. Okay, buddy. I don't know how you're losing this match, but whatever. Nope. Gloves that wrap around his body is elastic enough to deflect attacks outside there. This Pokemon's natural enemy. Okay. I like how that it did take long to start letting me explore. This is a Palmer, right? I need to read over that handbook. This is tripping. I thought you'd be able to throw like your Pokeball and catch a Pokemon. Oh. Oh. Okay, now it makes sense. Nope. Owning eggs. Hello there, little guy. Did not see you. Almost didn't see you. So freaking tiny. Get away from me, you bastard. I saw a Hoppip up here or in the sky here earlier. Where did it go? I know I saw a Hoppip. Was I tripping? I know I saw a Hoppip. So many Lachongs, bro. Yo, this song suits this game so much, bro. Rare candy already. Oh, there it is. Pop it. these Pokemon is known across vast distances by the wind. It is unclear where the hopping of their original came from. Oh, yeah. Oh, fledglings. I could possibly use one of these bad boys to help me beat the first two. You can keep 6 men deploying on your party at once. Any other Pokemon can be sent to your Pokemon blacklist for safekeeping. From the main menu, you can select your boxes to open them up. From there, choose Pokemon sub in and out of your current team. Better mod. Special attack, minus special defense, not what I want. Hold up, let me save it from here. Up speed minus special attack. This is what? Jolly nature? Yes. Exactly what I wanted. Come on, let's go for a crit. Shit, that did a lot. These are my Pokemon. Oh. Oh, because I was wondering. Oh. Oh, I can turn the camera while battling? That's crazy. I can just put back all the Pokemons that I'm not gonna be using into the box, can I? Select. Oh, good to see I can see the shit like that. Oh, good to see I can do shit like that, bro. Leave me alone, Lechon. How does the switching goes? Yo, what's good? How am I doing? I'm doing great. Playing Pokemon Scarlet for the first time. Really interesting so far. Really has. Really it's been really good so far. No complaints. How about you? You stream daily? Yeah, yes, I stream daily. Every day. Well, not every day, but most days I am streaming.
I've never felt like some into level. I've never felt like thinking this will last.
What about game? Which game do you like most? I mainly play. For right now, I mainly play Street Fighter 6, Marvel Rivals, and Pokemon. That's what I mostly stream, whether it be Pokemon RAM hacks or Pokemon games. Though I am gonna start playing some other games like Expedition 33 and stuff like that. But it's mostly Street Fighter 6 and Marvel Rivals. Word, yeah, like, I can understand. I really love Pokemon as well. Really love it. I'm really in love with the franchise. I think out of all the single player franchise, Pokemon is probably my second favorite single player game franchise. So love the story modes, love the battle mechanics. I'm not a big fan of the anime per se, but I am a huge fan of the game itself. I really love and enjoy the game. Hey, Dr. Hiki, you getting the hang of how to catch Pokemon, okay? Let me see, so far you've caught... Good. Whoa, what was that? I've never heard that kind of crowd before. Could be some strong Pokemon or something. I say we find whatever we made that crowd. Let's take a look around. Just because there's kind of unsafe cave not far from here, so steer clear. I know your radar phone can help keep you safe. Watch your step from these cliffs. What do you do besides streaming? I work. I work. I work, I host tournaments, I play other games competitively, I watch anime, I read mangas, or should I say manhwas, and compile, I guess you could say, Pokemon teams for me to play in ROM hacks and playthroughs. That's what I mostly do in my free time, or I hang out with my fiance and we watch anime together. I do work at a retail store and part-time as a digital animator. So that's cool. How is the digital animating work going? I mean, assuming you do a digital animation work or graphics design for content creators, right? Or should I say you sell edits and stuff like that, I assume. Would you like to see some art glimpses done by me? I can't. I'm currently streaming right now, so I can't, unfortunately. And even if I do see it, it's not like I would be able to purchase any from you. But if you want me to leave you a follow on one of your socials, I'd be happy to do that. You can just leave it in the chat, and I can give you a follow to help support your brand. How about that? Follow you on Instagram, please. You can follow me back, and I'll share some of my artwork. It doesn't make sense to share some of your artwork with me. I can't purchase it. I mean, the only thing I can do is look and say it looks cool or whatever, but I can't purchase it. You know. But I will give you a follow back if you want. But I can't purchase any of your artwork. I'm sorry.
Without a sign, without grasping it, the real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter at this masquerade, hiding both.
But I appreciate you passing through, though.
Afraid for you to drown. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn.
Okay. I bet I'll look at it when I'm done. No problem. Once I'm done streaming and Maybe tomorrow after I wake up, because once I'm done streaming, I'm going straight to bed, because it's what, 3 a.m. where I am. It's 3:09 right now where I am. So once I'm done streaming, I will definitely take a look.
It's only words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a sharpshooter at this masquerade. Heart in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing
Yeah, where did all
inside.
the hobby that was here went?
Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise.
I'm ready to carry on with the story.
Where have you been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter.
What's that? That's what happens when you jump off a high cliffs.
Hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn.
The mysterious Pokemon seems to be too weak to move. Maybe you can give it something to help it perk it up.
Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. to see me. Just a cage of bones, there's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls?
Still can't see
Is
it.
there a way
Is it waiting on me?
for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at Paul's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show.
The place is
Please don't take off my mask,
nowhere is
my disguise.
There you are, Doctor. You were carrying out hurt, right? I'm fine. Thank goodness I was really worried if you got hurt because I said we should go look for whatever made that cry. No, never mind that. Right now we've got to focus on getting you back up here. You've just got to find some way to climb out of there. If you can't get close enough, I'll try pulling you up with one of my Pokemon moves. Hey, what's that Pokemon? It doesn't seem like it's waiting for you. Does it want you to follow it?
Eve to me is basically freedom.
Oh,
It's
that was
a giant
amazing.
open
That Pokemon
universe
be as
where
strong
you
as
can do
mine.
whatever you want. You can have really relaxed, slow-paced stuff where you can take it easy. Or you could be on the edge of your seat, shaking, making split-second decisions.
You won't die. Of course you die.
This is Eve. You know, it's a crazy universe where anything can happen, and however you want to do it, go for it.
I tried hard, but felt it way so long.
Oh, no,
I hope it could, but I won't start over again. Midday street, more outside, smelling disperse in the air. Nobody stopped to sit and wait. Your right seems
yeah, I saw. I can't follow you back right now. I don't have my phone on me, as you can see. I'm around my computer set up. My phone is in my room. Yo, there's a big one.
Midday street, more outside, smelling disperse in the air. Nobody stopped to sit and wait. Your right seems so innocent. Everything made sense to you. They didn't do me. Didn't compromise for the love. Feel up in your words. Way of life, way of life. I heard you say we were on the same street. Way of life, way of my
Holy fuck.
Tell me why.
Houndour, lots of Houndour and a lot of Houndooms. Real issue is what in the world is focus. Wow, Dr. Hiki, that was awesome. I guess I wasn't ever going to stand a chance using some Pokemon I had only just caught. But if you really think you can take Koraidon off my hands for me, you'll need this. It's a Pokemon that proves spin carefully. Pokeball that can hold the mysterious Pokemon known as Koraidon. When if Arvin gave it to you. So why do you have it? Anyway, that is your problem now. Not mine. Good luck. What? Oi, can you not hear me or something? Fine, be that way. But you better actually show me school, whatever you're doing. Next time me and I are battling, I'm gonna bring some answers out of here. What? Oh, right, we gotta climb the lighthouse. Can't wait to show you the view of our school. Door's locked. You'd never turn me that far away from it. Look at Hiki, that's Mesa Goza. That place is huge. The huge building with a Pokeball on it is our school. It's gonna be so great having you in the same class as me, Hiki. I'm looking forward to it. I learned so much and battled so much. Awesome what you can see from up here. Mountain, forest, grasslands, beautiful nature, stuff as far as the eye can see. And you know what's waiting for you all over these natural spaces? Tons of Pokemon. Consider this me officially telling you welcome to Paldea. But anyway, like you can see, it's kind of a hike to get to school from here. Let's make it to Los Platos for starters. That's right on the way. Vamos. pack offer, you can get access to things like water Pokemon and shit like that. so many of them standing behind me. That is so crazy. Gotta be the right nature this time, right? Nice, start with this one. Oh, I can get a Pikachu.